Okay, so page 19. This is revision. Alright, so question 1A. Okay, remove the brackets and simplify. So we have 2x, now we have 3x minus 4, minus 3 times 1 minus 3x. Okay, so multiply first of all. So we look at this bit first. 2 times 3x?
6x squared.
6x squared. 2x times minus 4?
Minus 8x.
Right, this bit. Minus 3 times 1?
Minus 3.
Minus 3 times minus 3x?
9x.
Plus 9x. Add what you can. So the 6, there's no more x squareds.
Yeah.
Minus 8x. So 9 minus 8. 1x. And now we have minus 3. That's part A. And part B. So part B. Solve the equation. Just look up, watch it. No, this is recorded, so you don't have to write it down. Just watch it. So first of all, multiply this bit. 2 times x? No. 2 times 2?
4.
4. Minus 3 times x?
Minus 3.
Minus 3 times minus 3?
Minus 9.
Plus 9. Minus times a minus is a plus.
Oh,
Right. X's will be moved to the left of the equals, so minus 2x, no, 2x is already on the left. Minus 3x is already on the left. We'll move this x across. Minus x. 7 is on the correct side. Now we'll have to move plus 4 across. Move plus 9 across. Alright, so now we've minus 3x minus 1x. Minus 4x. 2 minus 4x. Minus 2x. Okay, over here we have minus 4 and minus 9 is minus 13. You're adding. And 7 minus 6. So change the sign. Change the sign. Divide both sides by 2. X is equal to 3. Okay, part C.
So when you get part C, when you have to draw the rotation.
Alright, write an expression for the perimeter. So the length is 5x, the width is 3x minus 6. Oh, I draw it on the number line. Alright, okay. Alright, so what is the expression for the perimeter? The perimeter is when you walk around the shape. So if I start over here and I walk, looking up, and I walk, looking up. Alright, so I have to add them all together. So add 5x plus 3x plus 6, 3x minus 6, plus 5x plus 3x minus 6. Alright, so add 5x and 3x. 8x plus, no, adding 8x plus 5x. 13x plus 3x. 13, yeah, 16x. And 6x minus 6x, minus 6 minus 6. Minus 12. So that's the perimeter, that's the distance the whole way around. Alright, so it says now if the perimeter is equal to 36, if the total distance, so this is the total distance, I added all the distances together. If the total distance is equal to 36, so that's 36 meters. So that is equal to 36. Find x. So 16x is equal to 36. Bring the minus 12 across. And 16x is equal to 48. Divide both sides by 16. X is equal to 3. Okay? So what's the length? If x is equal to 3, what's the length of this? 5 times 3 is? 15. If x is 3, 3 times 3 is 9, minus 6. 3. So that's 15 and that's 3. Right, that's question 1. Okay, we'll go on to question 2 then. Question 2a. Which of the expressions in the boxes has the highest value when x is equal to 5? So we can go through them all. So the first box is... Alright, so if I put in 5, watch. Replace x with 5. Okay, so you get a calculator and find out how much that is equal to. And the next one is 10 x plus 3. Replace x with 5. Find out how much that's equal to. The next one, 2 times 10 minus x. Again, x is equal to 5. Find out how much that is equal to. X over 2. Replace that with 5 in brackets. See how much that is equal to. And the next one, 25 over x minus 4. Replace x with 5 and see how much that is equal to. So quickly, which one is the greatest value? What much is this one worth? 5 squared is 25 times 4 is 100. So 2 minus 100. Minus 98. Right, this one is 5 threes, the brackets first, 15 times 10. 150. This one is 10 minus 5, which is 5 times 2.
10.
This one is 5 squared, so that's 25 divided by 2. 25 divided by 2. 12.5. And here we have 25 over 1, which is 25. So which is the biggest value? This one. This one is the biggest. All right. Which of the expressions part 2 has the lowest value? Which is the lowest? That one there at the top. Minus 98 is the lowest value. Okay. So that's right. Part B. The side AB is, so that's A, B, and it's the distance of x. And then we have C up there, right? If the triangle is, if AB, that distance there is x. If BC is 3 centimeters longer than AB, look it up. If this is 3 longer, it's x plus 3. This one. This side is 3 centimeters longer than that one. So this is x plus 3. And CA is this one here is 1 centimeter shorter than this one. So that's x minus 1. You get that? Alright, number 1, write down an expression for the length of BC. BC is x plus 3. Line BC is equal to x plus 3. From here. Look it up. 2. CA, the line CA, this one is equal to, that's an expression. That's called an expression. Write an expression for BC, x plus 3. Write an expression for CA, it's x minus 1. Next, part 3, write down and simplify an expression for the perimeter of the triangle ABC. So part 3, what's the perimeter? Perimeter means I start at A and I walk all the way around. What's the distance? So it's from here to there is x minus 1, plus from here to there is plus. Okay, so add them up. Add the x's first. So x plus x is, now the numbers, 3 minus 1 is, it's 2. Alright, so that's an expression for the perimeter. Part 2. And part 4, it tells you that the total distance is 44. So find x. So this is equal to 44. This is the perimeter. The perimeter is equal to 44. Find x. So what do we do with the 2?
Move it across, make it minus
44 minus 2. Bring it across. Okay, so that becomes
42.
42. Divide both sides by
3.
x is equal to 42 divided by 3.
9.
14.
Yeah.
X is equal to 14. Right, so if you look up here, x, that distance there is 14, isn't it? X is 14. Yeah? What's this distance? 14 minus 1.
30.
This distance is 14 plus 3. 17. Okay, we'll go on to question 3. You need to pay attention, you need to look up. Put that away. Alright, so we've got a rectangle here and says that the length is 2x plus 1 and there's x minus, or 10 minus x. By forming an equation, work out what x stands for. Alright, so it says the total distance, one way, an expression for the total distance, the total length of this plank of wood is 2x plus 1. 2x plus 1 is equal to, another way of writing the distance is x plus 10, or 10 minus x. Aren't those two distances the same? 2x plus 1 and 10 minus x?
Yes.
Yeah, so this is an expression. Write an expression and find out what x is equal to. Alright, so we'll move the x's to the left. This minus x comes across and becomes a plus x. Plus 1 comes across this way and becomes, keep looking up. 3x is equal to 9, isn't it? Divide both sides by 3.
3.
X is equal to 3. Right, look up here. Just to prove that these two are the same. 2 times 3 is 6 plus 1? 7. 10 minus 3 is 7. So both of those expressions are the same, aren't they?
Yeah.
They both are equal to 7, aren't they? When I put x equal to 3. See? 2 times 3 plus 1 is 7. 10 minus 3 is 7. See that? X is equal to 3. Alright, question 3, part B. Show on the number line the range of values for this. So we've done these recently. So minus 3.
Smaller than equals.
X is an element of R, so we'll be drawing thick black lines. So this is the ones that we're practicing. This is the one you need to practice tonight, especially.
Inequalities.
Alright. The blue rectangle goes there, so we'll write that down. Minus 3 less than or equal to 2x minus 1. Now the other one is this one here. From this sign to the right of it. 2x minus 1 less than or equal to 7. Alright? So we'll sort it out on the left hand side. Just ignore the phone. Right, so we'll move the minus 1 across. Move the minus 1 across and it becomes a plus 1. Okay, and then we'll finish it off. Minus 3 plus 1? Minus 2. Okay, divide both sides by the number in front of the x. Divide by 2. Divide by 2.
1x.
So that's 1x. And this is minus 1.
Minus, yeah.
We'll do it on the right hand side. So we're going to move the
Middle one.
minus 1 across, plus 1. 2x is less than or equal to 8. Divide both sides by 2. Looking up.
4. 1.
Less than or equal to 4. Right, we need a number line now.
X is greater.
4 and then minus 1, minus 2 is far enough. And maybe 5, maybe a 6. Alright, so this one, always read from the x first. X is, that's the greater than side, greater than or equal to minus 1. So equal to minus 1 and greater than, tick line. Or is always a tick line. And then x is less than or equal to 4. So equal to 4 and less than 4. See that?
Yes.
Okay. And part C. So we have a shape like that and a shape sitting down here. Okay, that's more of a square, so I'll just square that off. The length of this side of this square on top is x. This is a square, so it's x by x. And this distance from there to there, that's a z. And this distance here is a y. Right, C, the given figure consists of a square on top, and a rectangle on the bottom. I, so part I, if the perimeter of the figure is p centimeters, express p in terms of x and y. The perimeter of the figure, alright. Okay, so they're saying is, what is the perimeter in terms of x and y? So in terms of x and y, we're going to write the perimeter is equal to, so we're going to start here, we're going to walk around, and you tell me what all the distances are. Alright, so this distance is?
2y.
No, what's that distance there? Look at
X.
x. Plus?
X.
Plus?
Z.
Plus? Now, what's this one? This is z plus x. See that? Z. See above it? There's z. This is z. And this distance here is an x, isn't it?
Yeah.
Plus z plus x. Now we're going to go up from here. Plus y plus x. So we've written the perimeter in terms of means using x's, z's and y's. So now we just add up the x's. How many x's do we have?
4 x's.
The perimeter is equal to 4x. How many y's?
2 y's.
Plus 2y
2 z's.
plus 2z's.
So that's that.
That's it. Okay, now part 2. It's telling us if x is equal to 2y, y is equal to 2z. Watch it. Y is equal to 2z, and the perimeter is equal to 55. The perimeter is equal to 55. See, perimeter is equal to 55. So watch this, 55. So it said over here, x is equal to 2y. So instead of x, I put in, see, x, I put in 2y. X is equal to 2y. Plus 2y plus, said, said y is equal to 2z. See here? 2z plus 2z. So what? I think I missed out something there. X is equal to 2y. Find the value of x. Oh, sorry, we have to go back there a little bit. Sorry. We're trying to find x. So 2y is equal to x, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I just write down x there. Instead of 2y, 2y is equal to x. 2y is equal to x. 2z is equal to y. 2z is equal to y. But what's 2y is equal to x? So 1y is equal to half x. 2z is equal to y. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So now we add them all up. We have 5x So 55 is equal to 5x plus a half, 5.5x. I think I've had it all out correctly. So divide both sides by 5.5. So 55. Yeah. So divide both sides by 5.5. Divide by 5.5 to get rid, and divide by 5.5. So you get x is equal to, when you do that, you get 10. Right, that's a harder sum. I doubt that one will be on the test.